Hello and welcome to the Fairy Coach Tarot channel. I am bringing you the interactive reading for the week of Monday, October 13th to Sunday, October 19th. As you know, this is an interactive reading where you get to pick a deck or a fairy that calls you that you like and that it feels like this is the one. And I will give you a 3 card reading about the upcoming week. All right. Now, as always, we begin by centering and grounding ourselves with and connecting with our breath, right? So please get comfortable wherever you are and let's take 3 deep breaths together. All right. So in through the nose. Hold it and out through the mouth, making the exhale a little bit longer. And with each inhale, feel good energy, calmness coming to your body. And with each exhale, we feel any negativity, any tension dissolve into the earth. Let's try one more time. In through the nose, hold it, exhale through the mouth. And one last time. Inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top. Exhale through the mouth. All right, now look at the 3 decks I have in front of me and look at the fairies and choose one, whichever one calls you more at this time. Ready? All right, let's begin with the pink fairy. Deck number 1. All right, this will be a 3 card reading, all right, to more or less give you an energy forecast for the week. Remember, this is a general reading, all right, so take what resonates with you. We have one. Two that wanted to come out together. All right, so let's begin. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 4 of Pentacles. All right, so we have a lot of pentacles that is earth energy, right? And also that it's anything that is physical material, right? But let's read these 3 cards about what the energy forecast is for you, right? So the 5 of Pentacles is telling you that the scarcity mindset that you may have had, either in general or towards a specific thing that has been in your mind or sitting heavy in your heart, is bringing you a lot of either sadness or bringing your vibration down. So this card is all letting you know, it's starting by letting you know not to have that scarcity mindset, right? To think positively about the possibilities. Even if this time is a heavy time for you, it's time to move into a thinking that is more positive or more empowering for you. And a good way to do this is by setting a good foundation for the things you want, right? So the Emperor is this masculine energy. So it's energy about practicality and logic and being very focused. So when we get lost in our emotions, sometimes it's when our intrusive thoughts can create these images for us that just bring us down, right? So this is telling you, all right, this is a time for you to be practical, to be very focused on good outcomes and to empower yourself. This is what I'm sensing is it's more about empowering yourself and not thinking about scarcity mindset that only will bring your vibration down, and then what you attract is everything you don't want. So be practical, be logic, make plans of steps that you want to take, and do not dwell on scarcity. And here we have the Four of Pentacles. And it is when we have this scarcity mindset, sometimes we tend to be fearful, and we even holding on to things very tight, and this can be also not opening ourselves to the possibilities. And here this week for you is about mostly changing your thinking to manifest and attract things that you want. So really, when you see yourself getting into mindsets or ways of thinking, or even hearing other people tell you that things are terrible, or that what you want is not going to happen, or just hold on, pause, and say, hey, I'm having here a mindset that is just bringing me down. Let's work on setting a good plan, being practical, having a clear mind, and reminding that yes, we have the energy of force, that it's all about creating good foundations for us, but also flowing with things instead of holding tight or with fear into the future, right? So work on that mindset, set good plans, lay solid foundations, and learn to flow instead of being led by fear, right? So it is a week to work on the way you think about the future, about the things you want, right? And not letting your mind dominate you by fears or by scarcity mindsets. All right, perfect. If this reading has resonated with you and you have liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. This is a way that you help me. And also remember, this is a general reading. So if you want to go into more detail about your personal situation at this time, get in touch with me. You can find the information below in the description. All right, and we can make an appointment for a one-on-one session. You can also reach out if you have any questions or information. All right, let's go with the Blue Fairy, the second deck. All right. All right, let's see what the week brings you. All right, I feel these cards get more jumpy than the first deck. All right, here, and let's get a last card. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, of coins, and we have the Nine of Cups and the Tower. All right, so here we have big changes that are coming for you this week that may be unexpected in a way, right? So the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins, is already bringing a message to begin your week with feeling with that sense of security, right? So this queen is somebody who's grounded, who is nurturing, generous. And the message here is to begin this way towards yourself. So that means either practicing good self care, feeling very grounded. Grounded in yourself, in your life, in the things that you have that are blessings. Those blessings start with gratitude. And also, this queen is very generous. So it's about being generous towards the world because whatever you put out comes back to you. So it's a message of start your week with a lot of grounding, self care, remembering your blessings, right? And also being generous. And it also comes out with by doing this, you are, like I said, you are attracting other things. You vibrate in a higher frequency. Your energy is. Is making manifest good things. So it's you see the Nine of Cups, it's a celebratory time, it's a time that it says, hey, you are attracting all these good things to you, things, emotions, these things that, or this life that makes you happy, right? However, it is important to know that although you need to ground yourself, focus on gratitude and all the things to attract good, sometimes there may be a change that is unexpected, that feels like uh, somebody pulled the rug under our feet, right? And this is what the tower says. However, not all changes are meant to signify that it's about outcome. So if you feel that this week um, something is coming to an end or there is a change that is unexpected and it's uncomfortable, remember we grow out of our comfort zone. So even if the tower is present in this reading, it's actually very good. Good reading. It starts with the Queen of Pentacles. It goes with the Nine of Cups. And it's saying all this energy is, yes, it's bringing a change that may be scary, that may feel like, somebody pulled the rug under our feet, but it's in a positive way. You are creating a space for what you want. Sometimes to create that space, something else has to go, something has to be released. Is a very positive reading, even with the Tower card that scares a lot of people because we have these other two cards. So, really focus on self care, on grounding yourself, on grounding your energy, on focusing on the blessings and the things that you want in your life, that you want, that you've been wanting for a while, because this is a nine. So it's saying, hey, success is near, the 10 is near. However, there may be some things that need to be released, and this you can do also some assessment. What needs to be released at this time? But also know that if any expected changes are coming, it's creating space to bring what you want in. All right, very positive reading. And please, again, subscribe and like these videos, subscribe to the channel if you want to get more updates on the weekly readings. And also, I post daily short videos about the energy of that specific day and any advice that the tarot is bringing us. Let's go with the last deck and the yellow fairy if you pick this one. All right, let's see what the week is bringing. All right, perfect. So we've got the Fool and the Knight of Swords. Oh, and we got another Nine of Cups. All right, perfect. So, what cards? You are starting the week with this fresh and new energy, right? That is the Fool. The Fool is such a positive card. It's a card of adventure, of seeing the world with enthusiasm, right? It's the time that it says, hey, even though the road can be a little shaky, it's time to really embrace that enthusiasm for life, for adventure, for what's coming, not being afraid of the future either, and looking at life with kind of that childlike mentality of like everything is possible. Because, yes, you're starting fresh this week. So this is a fresh start. There are energies of a fresh start in many ways. So embrace it as such, right? Leave behind any energy of disappointment, any feelings of sadness, anything that has happened either this weekend or the week before, and see as, hey, white canvas, we're starting new this week, right? And it's a week of action. So it's a week to cut through anything, as I said, that has been bringing you down, anything that is not what you want for the future. So, new beginnings, time to get out of any old thinking patterns that are hurting you, anything that you do not want in your life. It could be a great time to do some form of cleaning around your house or your space and throw away or give away anything that is bringing that energy that you don't want around, or it has bad memories or anything. Out with the old. Start fresh this week. Give yourself this gift of saying, I'm starting fresh. And it all starts with a mentality and, moving forward with action of saying, hey, I'm throwing away some things, I'm giving away some things that are not serving me. And even if maybe doing an assessment of the people you have around and saying, hey, this week's going to be different. And all of this because you want to really have in your life things that bring you happiness, that bring you joy. And anything that's not bringing you that joy needs to really get out and stop taking space. Kind of similarly to the last reading that we did. Yes, you are moving forward towards, having more things that bring you joy. But for that, there has to be a lot of cutting. And this is different than in the other reading that we got the tower, and it was like unexpected change that could happen. This is you are initiating this. You need to take action and get rid of things that are bringing you down. So this is your action this week. New mentality of saying, hey, I'm starting new. I'm getting rid of anything that's toxic, that's harmful, or that it's bringing me down. And you are taking action. And what that will bring is bring you lots of joy. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading as well. Very interesting and positive cards, both of them, actually the 3 decks. And I hope, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up to the video. That always helps me. Remember to reach out if you want to go more in depth about your personal situation, so we can do coaching with tarot to help you get clarity to move forward. All right. And stay tuned for the for the daily shorts that I post with the energies of the week and a little bit advice message that comes from the tarot. Have an excellent week, and please remember, be kind to yourselves. Bye. Brightest blessings.